venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Coming out with it, it's Berry. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. There he goes. He's past the marker. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff, Caden Durham. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Got his man in the middle. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier in bounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
Trying to get started. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Gonna run it. It's Owens. He's past the sticks. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Handoff to Joyner. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we'd have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense...
And he
fucking play.
his way to the house. Touchdown,
What a
Aggies.
fucking play.
And it feels good to land
Good
that
play.
first big
Right
punch
there.
against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt.
Right
A game
there.
like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level
Right
early. So,
there.
David, that's
Got me
got to
that
feel great getting on the board first.
and settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game.
That's
Now
how it is,
everybody
though.
can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he made the extra point without problem. On the return, it's Berry. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Gonna run it. It's Berry. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Quarterback keep. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Burrowing for yardage. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Back's got it on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And the returner will be dragged down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Reed. Rushes on. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovers the fumble.
You gotta be there, bro.
That ball carrier is very lucky.
Gotta
That
be there,
easily
bro.
could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better
Gotta
job.
get that ball. Right there.
Drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Plows his way ahead. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like, stopping the run game. Like, they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
They'll run it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Owens. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Drives inside. Turning it on. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And the Aggies are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Here's a give to Joyner. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
His home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range.
Let's go.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Breaks him in the open. Past the 50. At the 30. Inside.
You didn't even get.
Touchdown.
Just leave the miss, right?
The defense putting points on the board.
Quarterback was zoning.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Joyner to begin the drive.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On the gun, on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. A&M comes back out with another first down. Quick give, it's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Looks it in. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Drops back. It's Levin. They're all over him. Turns it upfield. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds a man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one.
Oh my God.
Thought he had
He
it
blew it.
I blew it. Right. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Left side is Owens. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got it in the blocks, made a couple of moves and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds.
So it made that fucking field goal, man.
So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Here's a give to Durham. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Here's Durham one more time. Could be an alley. Got the first down. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run, he gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Perry. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal. I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Quarterback changing the play. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Tigers. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Thank you,
Eugene. A lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. He really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throwing Reed. Moving out to the right. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
To the air, it's Reed. Under pressure. And they got it.
It's such a nice play getting that sack. And I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud, arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country, and I know that having played here before. You do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback with this crowd noise. It makes it so hard for your offensive line to hear the cadence, to know when the snap is coming out, and you know it's helping this D-line get upfield. I think you saw an example of that on that last play.
From the gun on third down, Reed. Out wide left, it's Owens. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throwing the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
It's a seam wide open. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last two possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Straight ahead, it's Owens. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Hey, white bigs. See, you got to put your hands up, Capo. Put your hands up.
Defense right now. You've been on the field. You've given up a lot of yards on this drive, but if they go for this here on fourth down, if you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
Defense,
right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
okay.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Deep in the end zone, it's Berry. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Changing the routes with his receivers. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Levin. Right side, it's Watkins. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to Caden Durham. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. LSU right back to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Fresh center downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Left side is Green. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and man, someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers some low. Russell out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart, he still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
On a little grass, and he runs it.
22.
Touchdown, Tigers. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. The run inside. It's Owens. Runs through a tackle.
Stop working.
He's going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Well, trailing late in the game right now, the offense obviously needs better plays than that, and they took a negative play. But at least the good news is they got out of bounds, so they were able to stop the clock. They've got to dial something up here that's going to get a big play.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He'll pull it down. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Aggies will hustle to the line.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, it's Owens. Sees an alley. Turning it on. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, it'll be first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going.
Let's go! Fucking play, not at all, made it, please. Way to read that shit, my boy, right on the field, guys.
Moved to 9-1. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth.
That's how you want to feel, cuz. Gotta do it again.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's Reed to throw. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Fights off a defender. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
I know there are some people that say, no, in your own territory, you punt the football, you be conservative. No, sir. 4th and 1, I'm hitting the gas. All gas, no brakes. I'm going for this.
Going long. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, LSU!
Run and drop! Run and drop! Big dog.